Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, it was giving me some issues for a second. Beautiful rising, beautiful people. We're going to go ahead and get started in just a minute. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day, but it's a beautiful day. Today we are on step 3 of the 42 days of self-love journey. I'm so excited because this is actually my favorite step in the manifestation process. And this is one of the most important steps in the process of manifesting, but also becoming tapped in with your conscious awareness. So I'm excited to get into this step. 7:32. Okay, so we're gonna get everybody. We're gonna give everybody about 3 more minutes to come on in, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into our breath work and our journaling exercises for today. Let me go ahead and grab these singing bowls. Okay, hold up. So today we're working with the heart and the third eye. So let me grab both of those. Okay, I got 2 of my bowls today because today we're working with 2 chakras. Where that little? That's a little spider in my heart chakra bowl. That's where my lighter went. Hell yeah. Okay. I hope everybody rested well. I hope day 2, I feel, was very impactful for everyone as well. I know it was for me. Some feelings definitely came up that I was like, "Whoo, okay, let's see what this do," you know. Oh shit. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, 7:35. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yes, beautiful rising, everybody. And thank you so much for joining me for today, step 3 of our 42 days of self love journey. And today is step 3, I believe. Now, like I said, this is a powerful, actually, one of the most powerful steps. So I'm going to take my time to make sure I go through this very thoroughly because this has the possibility to shift your whole paradigm. And before we get into today's exercise, of course, we're going to do some breath work. We're actually going to be working with 2 chakras today. So, first, we're going to be working with the heart chakra because self love comes from the heart, and all love is heart centered. And the second chakra we're going to be working with today is the third eye chakra. And that's because we're going to be opening our third eye to things that we haven't seen particularly. Our third eye oftentimes has an outward vision, or we give our third eye or project our third eye oftentimes more towards an outward vision, not an inward vision. So today we're going to do 3 breaths to the heart, to clear out the heart chakra and tap into what we love, and 3 breaths to release to the third eye to release all the notions of what we think we know and give ourselves space to learn something new. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the breath work. I want you guys to get into a comfortable position and close your eyes. And I want you to imagine a beautiful white light coming down from the heavens into your crown, into your third eye, through your throat, and into your heart on the inhale for the first 3 breaths. And I want you to exhale out of your heart. Okay? Beautiful. So imagine that beautiful white light coming down from the heavens into the crown, into the third eye, into the throat chakra, anchoring itself into the heart. And let's take that first collective inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Second breath. Inhale. And exhale. Third breath to the heart chakra. Inhale. And exhale. Ashe. Now let's move right on up to the third eye chakra. 3 breaths to the third eye to clear our third eye and to open ourselves up to learning something new. All right. First breath. Inhale. And exhale from the third eye. Beautiful. Second breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, and third and final breath to the third eye chakra. Inhale. And exhale. Ashe, ashe. All right. I don't know about you all, but my heart is feeling a whole lot clearer already. And another thing I want to, another helpful tip I want to give you all is a lot of times the third eye is the reason why we have those tension headaches. And so, if you are having a lot of tension headaches, I would recommend doing 12 breaths to the third eye chakra, and that'll help relieve that right away. So, let's go ahead and get into today's exercise and the theory for today, which is step 3, I believe. And step 3, I believe, is ruled by Sagittarius. And like I said, step 3 is one of the most powerful steps because belief consciousness, our belief consciousness, is connected to other people's belief consciousness. And the law of attraction ensures that beliefs are connected to other people who share the same beliefs. So and also whatever you believe um, determines your reality. But not only does it determine your reality, but it determines the people that you are in reality with. And like all consciousness, it goes by the steps. So, belief consciousness, when it first manifests, and for you to believe in something, first it has to be sacred, which is step 0, and you have to protect it. Then it must go through step 1, I love, so you must love it. And then once you believe it, you protect it as sacred and you love it, then it goes to step 2 and you feel it. And so when you believe something and it's sacred and you love it and you feel it, it's not long before it turns into a belief. And I want you all to notice what it actually takes to form a belief. It takes sacredness, protection, it takes for you to love it, and it takes for you to feel it. It has nothing to do with ideas, which is step 5, I think, or actions, which is step 9, I act, I am, or the facts, which is step 11. And that is why a lot of times people get frustrated by other people's beliefs and they throw out the facts and they throw out actions and they throw out the reality. When truly the reality of the situation is, if someone hijacks your belief consciousness, then they hijack the world that you live in. And this is why belief is so powerful in religion. Because if someone can get you to believe in something, then they control every step after that. And remember, I believe it's only step 3. There are 11 steps in total. So if you have the wrong beliefs, then every step after that will be corrupted. And that's why today's exercise, we are going to focus on beliefs. And beliefs, honestly, is most of the time what limits us as well. And because if we can't imagine it, then we're not going to think it's possible most times. And so today we finna get into the good stuff, which is our belief systems. So our journal prompts, per usual, are posted in the caption of the video, and also the worksheets are posted attached to the bottom of the video. However it is you decide to go through it, you are welcome to, but that's where they are. So let's go ahead and get into today's journal prompts. Okay, so today we are surveying the heart once again. So let's go through the survey. So let's start with step 0, and we are figuring out what our heart believes and what our heart doesn't believe. So this exercise kind of mirrors step 1, where we separate our heart for what we loved at first and what we cared about. Now we're surveying our heart for what our heart believes in. All right, so let's start with step 0. So step 0, what does my heart believe about changing myself? What does my mind think about changes of myself? Step 1. What does my heart believe about the core of loving myself? What does my mind think or say about loving myself? And the reason why we are going with beliefs, what we believe versus what our mind thinks, is because belief is step 3, which is Sagittarius, and what we think is step 5, Gemini consciousness. And Sagittarius and Gemini are the opposites of each other. So we're surveying that polarity of energies, what your heart believes versus what your mind thinks. All right, step 2. When it comes to how I feel day to day, which is your attitude, what does my mind believe the reason is that I feel this way day to day? What does my mind think is the cause on how I feel this way day to day? Step 3. When it comes to my belief systems, what does my heart believe? What does my mind think about my beliefs? Step 4. Where does my heart believe I belong in this world? What does my mind think about where I belong in this world? Step 5. What does my heart believe my attitude? What does my heart believe on my attitude in life? What does my mind think about where my attitude comes from? Step 6. What does my heart believe I can open up to today if offered to me? What does my mind think I can open up to? Step 7. What does my heart believe my spiritual path is? What does my mind think my spiritual path is? Step 8. What does my heart believe or wishes my future holds for me? What does my mind currently think my future holds for me? Step 9. What does my heart believe my true character is in life? What does my mind think of my character? Step 10. What does my heart believe I am able to manifest in this life? What does my mind think my capacity to manifest is in this life? And finally, step 11. What does my heart believe I am here to become? And what does my mind currently think I have come here to be in this life? Ashe. So those are all of the questions that we are going to go through today. Like I said, we're surveying our internal core for what we believe versus what we think. This is going to be a powerful truth for us. After we get done, the first side of the questions, that is going to be your tower of truth. This is the foundation in which we are building upon. So this is a very important step. So I would highly recommend that you take the time to go through it with intention today. All right. Beautiful. All right. Well, those are the prompts for today. Let's go ahead and end with today's affirmation. So say it loud and say it proud. I feel my heart today and follow what I believe. Ashe. All right. Well, that is it for this morning's exercise. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you guys need anything, any questions, comments, or concerns, y'all already know, leave it in the comments, call me, text me, hit me up, let me know what's up. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys later. Peace.